Welcome back. This is Chris from Dolphin Insulation in Littleton, Mass. And I'm here with Rebecca. I'm very excited because Rebecca has some great information. So I'm going to turn it over to her quickly and let her tell you her experience.
Well, we discovered we had a little bit of a problem with our home. It's a fairly new home. We've only been here a few years. And we discovered that we had moisture in our attic that wasn't getting out. And as we investigated that a little further, we saw that the insulation in our attic, the fiberglass, was wet and damp, and we were seeing little mildew spots on things. And I also noticed that right after we discovered that, the next day I woke up with head-to-toe hives, and lasted about 6 weeks before I entirely got rid of them because I have a severe mold allergy. So that tipped me off that there was a problem, and we started working and making phone calls, and I read about Chris and Dolphin Insulation in the paper in a story several years ago. So they were one of the first companies that came to mind to see if this was something that they could help us with. And I'm so glad we did call them. We had the other Chris who came out and took a look at the house and agreed with us. Yes, we definitely had a problem and we needed to deal with it quickly. And it wasn't something that you could see normally in the house. If we hadn't gone up and lifted up the plywood that we were storing things on to see that the insulation beneath it was wet, we never would have known. We just wouldn't have known how bad it was because we weren't seeing stains on the ceiling. Things weren't truly wet, and we thought we were just seeing a little bit of condensation from winter, from frost. After we had Chris's team come in here and work with us, they removed everything in the attic, cleaned everything out, sealed, sprayed, put down new cellulose insulation with the borate to help deter mold and other things. And just the first day after they took all the old stuff out and cleaned it, we noticed a difference that night. I woke up and I wasn't as congested. It was the first time I didn't have a sore throat in several months. And so that was a sign to me that we were on the right path. And since the work has been completed, we've all really noticed a difference. My husband and I are sleeping better. Even the dog has stopped snoring. She sleeps in our room at night, and she was a noisy breather and snored, and that stopped. So I know there was enough in the air that even though it wasn't visible, it was there and it was a problem. And in the weeks since the work has been done, I felt great. I don't need to sleep as much because I'm getting a good night's sleep. I'm not waking up coughing, congested, tossing and turning. I feel good when I wake up in the morning. No sore throat, no irritation. I've cut my allergy meds in half. And just overall, it feels better. And so physically feeling better just makes you overall feel better, more energy. And I haven't felt this good in 2 or 3 years. So it's really made a big difference for us, a big improvement.
Yeah, we loved it. I mean, this is just great because I talked to Rebecca about this, and this is an aspect of what we do that is really hard to capture, and she just did it so well for all of you.
I also can't say enough about the crew when they were here. They knew that I was very sensitive to this, so they took extra care to make sure that coming down from the attic, they had to haul everything out through bedrooms and down the stairs and right through the main floor and out the front door of the house. And they were very careful to try to minimize any exposure or contamination of the living areas in our house. And that's important for me. There was,
Right.
I mean, every day they were sweeping up, wiping up, cleaning up, and that made a big difference too.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they're very good at that. We've trained them, and they're very good. And it's good to hear you say that. I mean, because there's a lot of steps that we take, you know, for this reason, whether people are sensitive, you know, and they have this issue or not, we still do this. It's just part of doing the job correctly. So, Rebecca, I mean, this was great. You know, like I said to you earlier, this is going to help a lot of people, and I hope people watching will, you know, will start to understand that this could be an issue that they haven't been able to figure out yet. They just don't know because, like you said, you don't see it. It's not visible. You can't tell, but it's there and it's affecting you. You know.
Yes.
Well, we're glad that you're feeling better and that we were able to help. It's important to us. You know, we enjoy helping people, and that's what we do at Dolphin. So, thank you for watching again this video. We'll see you again.